Sunday School Shorty.
Once upon a time, way out in the American West, there was a farm that was very well known for its beautiful sheep. The farmer had a reputation throughout the territory for his goodness and his kindness, and the sheep loved him very much. Now there was a lone wolf nearby who was never able to catch any of the sheep because he feared the farmer more than anything. So the wolf had to come up with a plan whereby he might steal some sheep. One night he saw the farmer leave in his truck, and he realized this was his golden opportunity. First, he had to get rid of the hired hands. He knew they didn't care for the sheep as much as they did for themselves. It was much easier than he thought, and he couldn't help but to howl at the moon in his anticipation. Now to steal as many sheep as he could. Pretending to have a wounded leg, he hobbled up to the sheep, and he sweetly called out to them. Now the sheep did not know what to make of this, but he sounded so kind and so friendly, they decided to go in for a closer look. The wolf began a long, pitiful story about how the farmer was very unkind to him, and how the farmer wounded his leg, and how he saw the farmer leave the sheep tonight, and how even the hired hands had left them all alone. And worse yet, the farmer never told them why he was leaving in the first place. Now the wolf was very crafty, and he commanded the goose that he captured to tell the sheep that the sky was falling and that the farmer and the hired hands went for shelter without the sheep. This news upset the sheep very much, but the wolf offered them comfort by telling them that if they followed him, that he would lead them to shelter. But one of the sheep didn't trust this new plan. He reminded the others how good the farmer was to them, and how he always sought them when they were lost, and he always helped them. Perhaps the wolf would be patient and let them think about their decision. Suddenly, instead of the nice wolf, stood the most ferocious creature they had ever seen. The sheep took off, not seeing or caring where they went. Suddenly the farmer was there, calling each of his sheep out by name in the voice that he knew that they would understand. One by one, the sheep all responded to his voice and went back to the comfort and the safety of the farmer. But the wolf, after he recognized the farmer, raced off, never to be heard from or seen again. But if the sheep would have followed the wolf, he would have led them to his den, and they would never have been seen or heard from again, or they would have been stolen by thieves, or lost forever. But this was not to be, for the sheep hearkened unto the voice that they knew, and they were returned to their shepherd.